Hi guys, it is currently Monday. I kind of announced today that I wasn't going to be putting this vlog up till Wednesday, so I'm just gonna kind of like jump in here and there with some clips of what I'm doing. I just worked out, took a shower, which is why my hair is looking a little crazy, but I'm gonna go pick up some stuff because I'm working on a shop update for the next few months from now. Like, it's gonna be a while, but I kind of want to like share my progress with you guys and just like show you what I'm doing. So I'm about to go pick up some stuff, and if you guys have been following me for like years, like years, like not just like 1 or 2 years, but like years, you would know that I used to be obsessed with polymer clay when I was a kid. So I'm kind of thinking about going back and doing some stuff like that with my work so I can make charms for you guys, or pins. Haven't really decided which one I'm going to be doing yet, but I'm going to do something along the lines of that. So I decided to buy some clay, some materials that I don't have anymore because I gave it away, because as a kid you're like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you never do it again. So I kind of just wanted to get back into it because I did really like it. Making stuff with clay has always been super therapeutic to me, and I also want to learn more about it. So I bought some clay, bought some gouache, I bought a mat, a cutting mat for it. So I bought a lot of stuff because I'm interested in getting back into it and being able to add that to my Etsy shop in the future. It's gonna be a while, so today I'm really just planning out what I'm going to be doing for the next month to prepare for that. The reason why I didn't upload a video last week was because I've just decided that it's not necessary to post all the time and let other creators stand out, because I'm thankful that I have the platform that I have, and I'm thankful that you guys are here and you talk to me online and you subscribe. You guys are amazing, like honestly, thank you. But there are other people that aren't given that light, and I believe that the society that we live in can cause that. I've also noticed that there has been an influx of people of color on my feed since a lot of us that have a platform are being quiet and letting these people have their time to be able to show us their work. And I've actually purchased from a few brands so I can support people of color, because I think that is necessary right now, and not just this week but the rest of my life. I haven't even drawn in the past couple of days. I've just kind of taken some time to learn, and if you guys are curious about any of this stuff, I will have a link below that'll have references to educate people about people of color and their history, because there is a huge history in this and a lot of things they don't teach you in school. So I think it's important to keep talking about it. I don't care if it's not the blackout week anymore. I don't care if it's not the blackout week anymore. You know what? We're gonna keep going with it. But I'm gonna head out now. My battery's gonna die on this too. I just kind of wanted to check in with y'all. Hello and good morning, guys. It is currently Thursday. I haven't filmed in a while. I've just been taking a lot of time to process everything that's going on and educate myself with everything going on, because I think it's important to learn and be educated and not just like assume things that are happening in the world. I know my lighting is bad. I just like wanted to sit down. But I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I've talked to a lot of people that I know, and I've let a lot of people just tell me like how they feel, and I think that's important, like to check in on not just your friends, but people that have followed you for a while, like see how they're doing, like reach out, hear their stories, like, and ask people, because for some reason, racism is something that you don't ask people about, but you should. You should ask people, like, how have you dealt with it? How have you gone through it? And I asked my mom the other night, because you guys probably don't know this because I haven't really shared my parents or anything at all. My mom is half white, half Mexican. So I asked her the other night how she dealt with racism. And in our house, like, I have a white dad. My mom is half Mexican. I wanted to ask her because my mom clearly looks white, but if you really like looked at her, you'd be like, oh, her skin's a little bit darker. Where's she from? So I asked her about it, and she told me about like her stories from when she was a kid and how back when she was younger, she was like talked to in specific ways because people were racist because she was half white, half Mexican, and she used to live in Southern California. I had to talk to her about everything going on, and my parents are very like sided with there should be no violence and all of this other stuff, kind of like the all lives matter thing, and I'm very much on I get that, but Black Lives Matter first because they have never mattered as an equal to white lives. So I had to like explain to her, like, how is it any different from your racism? Like, you had racism when you were a kid, but the problem is you're privileged. Like, you look white, like you have white skin, and you don't have the problems that many other people had, and you don't have it every single day. Maybe you had it when you were a kid because you were going through it with your family, but it's a completely different scenario. And I had to really push it in her face, like, hey, you're privileged. And I don't know if she got it. I think she did, but I don't know. It's like you need to have these conversations with people. And I've been taking the past couple of days to have these really hard conversations with people and realize that a lot of my friends aren't really my friends. And I've had to delete so many people off of social media because it's like you really like find out who is like really in this for the world and for change, and then you figure out, oh hey, this person like literally doesn't care. They're posting their bikini pictures going to the beach and like having fun. It's like if you don't see what's going on in the world right now, you're a part of the problem. I think today I'm gonna work on making some new stickers because I really want to relaunch my shop in July. So as for goals for today, I definitely want to work on making stickers, making prints, and getting those kind of stocked up for taking pictures and for packaging when my shop does come, so I don't have to do all of this like crazy stuff later, and so I can actually have a good stock and like plan ahead, because that's always been a problem of mine is like I just want to do it like right now. So I'm trying to force myself to stay calm and just kind of let it happen. But I also really want to order some business cards today because I do have a new shop logo, and I think it's important to put some of those in there. And I don't know if you guys saw it in like previous videos where I had my old shop. I don't have that shop anymore, so the business cards are kind of useless now. So I'll probably toss them, recycle them, I mean, because unfortunately I don't have any use for them, and they have the wrong stuff on it. So that's just kind of like something that I have to learn, is that if I want to work on this shop, I have to buy the things at the right time, and I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this now because of the money. I have to plan ahead, and I'm thankful that this is a way for me to be able to learn it and be able to focus on a business that I actually truly believe in. So it takes time, but you know what? Sometimes you have to make money and lose money, and that is all about having your own business. So I'm gonna get working, drink more of my matcha, stay focused today.
Process, and I just kept working. So I chose to go with a brand theme because a lot of my patrons actually are really interested in the same hobbies as I am, and we had like a whole discussion about how
o'clock at night and I just finished these guys up. You know, I'm not mad about the gray. I can definitely paint over it, so I just need to remember next time to get a cream color or a white and not a gray, because that was a dumb decision on my part. But I'm super excited to bake these tomorrow morning and get on that.
What a shady foreboding start we're off to. Trip of payments, but when you look at it all, to stress or hardships in life, business will fail, she said. These are only 3 examples of women, just 3, that have gotten out of really the amazing impact of their support. Although the unique products company
but that's essentially what you won't be afraid to do.
Your company has caught my eye, of course. Next book is coming out. Why? It's insane to me that she's been having
So I kind of made a big mistake while painting these pens. Thankfully I'm only on the first coat, so thank God I realized this, but I don't think there was a way to get around this. The paint is chipping, and the paint's chipping because instead of using acrylic gouache, I used just regular gouache, and regular gouache is a matte. So it's kind of like a chalk texture when it dries, so it's flaking off like chalk. So I was gonna go to the art store anyways to grab some white clay so I don't have to paint all of these white like I'm doing right now, but I guess I'm gonna go buy some paint while I'm at it because I have some acrylic paint at home, but a lot of it is really old and some of it dries at this like weird shiny texture that I'm like not really looking for. So honestly it's fine, it's a whole learning process, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you guys are ever looking to make your own pens, don't use just regular gouache. If you're going to use any paint, use an acrylic based paint, so normal acrylic or acrylic gouache works fine, but don't make my mistake. It's really weird because in my state now we can actually go into the stores and go shopping, but I'm going to be very safe, put a mask on, I need to put my jeans on and get ready to go because it's getting later in the day and I don't really like going in the afternoon because I feel like a lot of people like to go after work. So I just got back from Michael's and I wanted to share with you guys what I picked up. First off, these are like little tip out trays, so I'm planning to put my stickers in this. I think that'll work. They were on clearance too. Love that. I wanted to buy these at the Container Store, but they're like $14 there, and this is like the exact same thing and it was $5, so I got 2 of those. I also got white clay and I got 2 of those, 2 white clays because that's all they had left. Got a new palette for paint. Got some adhesive for closing envelopes because I don't want to use my saliva for closing envelopes because that's gross. So I've been using glue, but I don't like the idea of having to glue it down because I feel like that's harder to open. So bought some adhesive. Got a value set of acrylic paint by Deco Art. Some paintbrushes because I needed some for the resin that I'm going to be using. And then some glaze for other stuff that I'm doing. And just like a ton of other paints so I don't have to mix these colors. I think I got enough paint. Yeah, I'm going to set up these guys. I really want to see how these work. This, and then you just Oh yeah, that'll be so nice. So I finally got around to organizing. This looks so good. It doesn't fit 100%, but you know what? It looks fine. Got my clay stuff here, packing stuff here, and then I'm gonna organize those with labels later, but it's pretty much all my packing stuff, scale, more packing, paint down there, and then just some miscellaneous stuff down there as well, and then that I will tackle another day.
Sports drawing shorts. But we are at the end of Thursday, and I had just a couple of days just to give me a chance to like really work on all the things I want to work on and not like have to rush them and make them shitty. And also not feel bad about putting out like half-assed.
About her kind of being really over dramatic, which seems to be different from how it used to be with her. That's not really even coming from my own analysis. That's like,
I want you to be with me.
Good morning, guys. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago. I really wanted to do something different today, and today I am going to bake some carrot muffins because I love carrot cake. So why not make some carrot muffins this morning? It's gonna be a little bit different than what I'm used to making, so we're gonna do this together and see if it even works out because I've never used this recipe before. It's just something I found while scrolling through my Pinterest way too late last night, but let's get to it. So I want to end this vlog here. I know this week's video has kind of been all over the place. It's been a really long week, but with everything going on, I just want you guys to know that I love you and I care about you, and if any of you just need to talk to somebody and you don't have anybody to talk to, feel free to reach out to me in my DMs. I'm totally here for you. Just be kind to one another. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and there's a lot of built up anger and a lot of sadness and a lot of discomfort coming out of everything, but it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to feel like you aren't educated enough, but to be able to take action against that, you need to be able to educate yourself and find the proper resources to build each other up and make this community better than what some people are trying to make it. So if you're looking for any links on how to educate yourself or where you can donate, links are going to be down below for you guys. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.